Number 1. Seeing things differently. Men and women literally see things in different ways. Men have thicker retinas and larger M cells than women. The M cells are responsible for tracking the movement of objects. Women have more P cells, which are responsible for identifying objects, as well as analyzing textures and colors. Number 2. Women have a better sense of smell. For better or worse, women have a stronger sense of smell than men. A study published in PLOS One found that women's brains have up to 50% more olfactory neurons. Number 3. 1000 gene difference. Women have a harder time metabolizing alcohol because they have less of a liver enzyme that breaks it down. There is a difference of 1000 genes in male and female livers. These extra genes help men process alcohol faster, which means that they are less likely to feel the effects of drinking than women. Number 4. Women have stronger immune systems than men. Throughout the coronavirus pandemic, we've seen the virus infecting men at a higher rate than women. While this could be a result of a few factors, women have been proven to fight off infections better than men at every age. Number 5. Women are right-minded. Women and men process information differently. Men use mostly the left hemisphere of the brain, while women tend to employ both hemispheres. More specifically, women tend to develop verbal capabilities in both sides of their brain. It's this design which leads to a scientific observation in which girls will commonly use more words than their male counterparts if they are asked to describe a story, person, object, feeling, or place. Number 6. Male and female fetuses start showing brain differences as early as 26 weeks. At that stage, female brains start developing a thicker corpus callosum, which is the part of the brain that connects the left and right hemisphere. Number 7. Three-dimensional thinking. Men are better able to think of objects three-dimensionally than women are. This skill may have been developed back in the days when men hunted and regularly participated in competitive battles. Number 8. In a female baby's first few months of life, their eye contact will increase by over 400%, and a boy's will show significantly less improvement. In a study done on 100 babies on the day of their birth, girls were found to prefer looking at a young woman's faces, while boys preferred moving objects. Number 9. Mathematical mind. The area of the brain that is thought to influence mathematical ability is larger in men than in women. The brain areas that control math and geometry skills also mature about 4 years earlier in men. Number 10. Most babies that are born with defects and disabilities are male. One major reason for this is that females have a spare X chromosome. Essentially, this results in redundancy that protects against certain recessive defects caused by genes on the X chromosome. Number 11. Women are better at remembering where things are than men are. Women are also more likely to navigate using landmarks, while men navigate using direction and distances. Number 12. Girls have 11% more neurons than boys in the brain centers that control language and hearing. Not only do women hear better than men, they can also better distinguish between a broader range of emotional tones like crying. Number 13. Store fat differently. Women tend to store fat in a ring shape around the abdomen, while fat in men is deposited between their organs. Women are genetically engineered to carry more fat than men, and tend to store it in their hips, thighs, buttocks, and lower abdomen. Men tend to store fat in the upper body, and especially the abdomen, thus creating the beer belly. Number 14. Feel more pain. Women genuinely feel more pain than men. When experiencing pain, a woman's left amygdala, the part of the brain that is associated with internal functions, is activated. When men experience pain, the right amygdala is activated. Number 15. Finger length. The hormones testosterone and estrogen control the genes that determine finger length. More testosterone is generally equated with a longer ring finger, while estrogen is associated with a longer index finger. Number 16. Water in the blood. A woman's blood contains more water and 20% fewer red blood cells than a man's. Number 17. Multitaskers. While some studies have found that men are better at multitasking, others have shown the opposite. The accumulated data so far suggests that men and women are equally matched when it comes to their multitasking abilities, and as they age, they lose that ability at equal rates. Number 18. When it comes to responding to emotional experiences, men only use one side of the brain while women use both sides. Women also retain a stronger memory for emotional events than men. Number 19. Men have 10% larger noses than women. It simply requires more oxygen for men to maintain muscle tissue growth and maintenance. And the bigger requirement for oxygen intake means a need for bigger nostrils. The difference in nose sizes starts to become apparent at age 11 when boys develop lean muscle mass and girls grow more fat mass. Thanks for watching.